Good evening, everyone. Taibu Muad'Dib, host, podcast entertainer, author, motivational speaker.
The issue of gun violence isn't going away because there are
every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents white. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthing place. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to say today. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your pick, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Them the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get them.
They don't know.
Go, 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 go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom.
That they still don't know.
Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Muad'Dib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in. Let's go. Sorry about that, y'all. This thing is moving around. All right. How's it going, everybody, tonight? How's it going? Let me go ahead and make sure that I have everything correctly. Want to get you guys started tonight. I have a good show for you tonight. I want to teach you guys some things. The motivational speaking thing was never put on the back burner. I really want to motivate and teach you guys what I believe you need to build wealth. Come New Year's, I'm going to do something I've never done before, go somewhere I've never been before, and have everything I ever wanted. It's not even about speaking into existence. It's just because I'm deploying the right strategies. Do you guys want to know where the EFC workbook came from? Do you want to know where this strategy system came from? It came from me pointing the thumb. Yeah. When you point the thumb at yourself, when you hold yourself accountable for what you did or didn't get done, it's a whole new ball game, right? Because people are assuming that they're giving 100%. I'm giving 100%. And when you're not, and you're deluding yourself, no one can tell you anything different. I've been there. Tonight, I'm going to talk to you in this week's teaching series on sleep deprivation, right? People who are depriving themselves of the right amount of sleep, okay? So Taibu, why is sleep so necessary? Why is sleep so important? Why is it so important to get rest? All right. Get my pen out here and get my notepad. I'm taking notes as I talk because my mentor, Mr. Terrell Jones of the Coaching and Speaking Playbook out in New York, he taught me, right, that the pathway to really becoming good at this is to make sure that you repurpose your content. So I don't want to get an epiphany while I'm teaching you guys and not put it out there for what it is. All right. So I'm going to get this thing plugged up to make sure that I stay connected with you guys. If you're having a tough time hearing me right now, don't worry. I'm working on getting my earpiece in here for those of you on YouTube and Facebook. But man, how was y'all holiday, right? How was everyone's holiday? I want you to get in the comment section. Let me know if you had a good time like I did. My holiday was a tad bit challenging, but that's all right though. That's all right though, because I had the right strategy. I went ahead and got over that thing and took my tail to work. All right. Platform, let's go. Sleep deprivation. All right. We're going to pull out this deal right here. Because I'm doing my teaching series, I'll give you guys news when news comes across the ticker. All right. When something newsworthy as far as like it relates to how I can help you build wealth comes across the ticker, or to stay safe. Definitely gotta be safe to build wealth. I'll let you know. All right. So I'm gonna go over here and teach it online. I'm gonna screen share the stuff that I have about sleep deprivation and how that plays a factor into what we have going on. Did you know that back in the day, and maybe still now, sleep deprivation is actually a form of torture, a very effective form of torture. So why would you deprive yourself? Okay. Let me make sure that I can hear myself on live. Otherwise, I got to go to a different scenario. Let's go. Let me make sure I can hear myself. All right. Definitely is good. We're good. All right. Just want to make sure. So if you didn't see the build up, the mock up, man, if you didn't see any of my posts out today, there have been research and studies done, right? Harvard's doing research about sleep. Sleep deprivation is a big deal. I'm starting from the foundation I want to give all of you about sleep. If you're not getting enough sleep, this is what's going to happen. All right. Just like diet and exercise, a good night's sleep is essential for good health, staying alert and energetic, and for building your body's defenses against infection, chronic illness, and even heart disease. You tuned in now, huh? That's what sleep does. It adds. All right? So many of us look at sleep like it's a subtraction. You do. I've been there. Oh, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta sleep. Raise your hand if that's been you. Get in the comments section. That's been you. Oh, I gotta sleep. Oh, I'm only gonna. Man, I gotta. If I don't get no sleep, talking about sleep like it's the enemy, like it's in the way. All right. I'm telling you right now. There are certain habits that we had and conditions that we allow ourselves to be stuck in that rob us of a good night's sleep. All right. This week, I'm going to teach you guys what triggers stuff like insomnia. and offer you guys new techniques. And we'll discuss some therapies that are helping people like us, men and I put myself in it, men and women, to get a good night's rest, to fall asleep faster without medications. All right. Holistic, proven strategies to get better rest. As a certified achievement coach, I want you to know, integrating my entertaining platform. Y'all saw me dancing on Wednesday, getting crunk. But I want you guys to have a good time as you learn. So I'll smile at the camera. I will. Then I'll get serious. I might even yell. But if I do, it's for your benefit, all right? Don't be offended, all right? So don't sleep on it. This week's teaching series, don't sleep on it, all right? I don't want you guys trapped in a prison of poor decision making. I don't want you becoming dependent on pills for everything. You just don't need pharmaceutical medications to get a good night's rest. All right? You don't want those side effects of those medications, but you do want the positive side effects of getting better rest. All right. So with that said, let's go to the first screen share. All right. Here we go. 0705. Hope y'all all had a good time on 4th of July. I know I did. Ate some good food. I appreciate you guys that really been tuning in. Love it. All right. So let me go down here real quick and just I just want to get a little bit. I don't want to go super duper deep into it because many of you just don't allow new information to enter into your consciousness. I've been there, so I understand what it is. So just let's tap the surface today. All right. The progression path is tonight. It's just a baby step. All right. We're going to take a baby step into this. Okay. So let me share it so y'all can see it over here. I apologize for that. Let me share it. And again, if you want to be live with me, inbox me on Instagram at Taibu2Rise. Inbox me at Facebook, all right, at Taibu Muad'Dib, and we'll get this thing going. I'll get you in here. You can talk it up live with me, all right? So if you're looking at what I'm looking at over here, it talks about the brain. So many of us attribute sleep, right, just to the body. Right? I'm going to put this down. Attribute sleep to body. Most of us believe that sleep is mainly for the body. It's not. It's for your mind. It's for your mind. Social media is a great way to run businesses and to market businesses, but it's also stealing people's time. Yeah. Raise your hand if you're caught up in the situation where you can't help but to pick up your phone and look at it. And once you do it, you begin to scroll and lose yourself in scrolling. Now, I'm doing different kind of scrolling. I'm scrolling to reach out to you guys that reach out to me and get back to you and get you guys ready for our discovery call. I admit that. But it does. I know people personally that get caught up in scrolling through social media. How many of you have been talking to someone and they had an alert come up, they look down and you're talking to them and they're just going like this? You're like, hello, right? Are we not in a conversation? And then
These days, it's so common, it's like it's rude to stop. It's rude to stop someone who so rudely gave their attention to their phone and what's on it and not your conversation any longer, right? This generation is buck wild. So, Taib was saying to you, sleep is important to a number of brain functions, a number of them. All right, we're going to continue 0705 on sleep. All right. Sleep is important to a number of brain functions, including how nerve cells communicate with each other. In fact, your brain and body stay remarkably active while you sleep. Got to put this down. I can't make this up. All right. The brain and the body both stay active while you're asleep. Does that shock anybody? Recent findings suggest that sleep plays a housekeeping role that removes toxins from your brain that build up while you're awake. Removes toxins. We'll just put acquired while awake. So that's so interesting to me because that's like solidifying that sleep is necessary to remove a lot of stuff. Toxins, sleep is a housekeeper that removes toxins from your brain. Who don't want their brain as clean as possible, right? I want my hard drive clean so it runs, it improves. But matter of fact, that's an epiphany. If our head and our brain is the hard drive, we all know that we want our hard drive to be as clean as possible because we understand that when our hard drive is clean, our computer runs faster. So you could understand when you put that together with the brain and needing sleep. Because without sleep, it's telling us without sleep that the brain doesn't get cleaned out of toxins. So if you don't get sleep, the required amount of sleep, you wake up with toxins still left over from the other day. And we all know what happens to a hard drive that has a bunch of stuff on it. If our phone has too many apps on it, what happens? My daughter would say, Dad, if it's not acting right, you have too many apps open. Say no more. Hard drive clean. Brain clean, hard drive clean of apps. We'll say brain clean of toxins. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So I'm helping a bunch of you here. Sleep is necessary to get some pretty funky stuff out of your brain so that they can communicate better with each other, especially while you're asleep. Now, if you see what I see, it says everyone needs sleep, but its biological purpose remains a mystery. Sleep affects almost every type of tissue and system in the body, from the brain, the heart, the lungs, to metabolism, immune function, mood, and disease resistance. How can y'all not want to get more sleep? But if you're like me, you've made excuses, haven't you? You've made excuses for so long, you're not even realizing that you're sleep deprived. What's going on, fam? You got Big T Will in the house. You don't even realize that you're sleep deprived. It was a time a couple years ago when I thought that working two jobs was the way to get ahead. So I traded sleep in for money. Tell you what's dangerous about that. I learned firsthand, right, that you'll fall asleep on the job. You'll fall asleep behind the wheel of the car. If you're working around machinery, you can injure yourself. put other people in danger? And then when do you catch up on sleep if you work 2 jobs faithfully? I was working 2 jobs that for 2 days out of a 7-day week, I really had to just go back to back. So I knew once I accepted that second position that there'd be 48 hours in the week when I would basically be nonstop working. So you guys need this teaching. You need this teaching to put sleep first, and you need my coaching and Coaching Academy to build wealth outside of hurting yourself and hindering yourself from performing at a high level. I want you guys to understand, building wealth isn't just about finance. If you're wealthy physically and health-wise, oh, you wealthy. You wealthy. The world found out how important to wealth your health actually is, because it took people from us who were financially free, and those who were secure, and those who were financially bereft of any income at all. So I'm talking about building wealth from its base foundation. If you want to acquire wealth, start with your health. That's good. I'm a poet, didn't even know it. Acquire wealth starts with health. It's good stuff here. Hope y'all writing this down too. All right, let's move forward. I'm teaching you guys the reality. I'm teaching you the real. I want you to know, I'm not playing any games, all right? I want you to know that this is really what it comes down to. So I just gave you guys just a little bit on the brain functioning, so you know how important it is. If you find yourself missing the mark at work, if your productivity is going down, if you're not motivated like you used to be, it's associated with your sleep. If you're catching a cold a lot, right? People, oh, my allergies, you're not getting enough sleep. Your body will fight those things back. You're just not getting enough sleep. All right. So it wouldn't be right if I didn't talk about how much sleep you need. All right. That's a baby step. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to show you guys how much sleep you actually need. All right. I hate when that happens. I'm going to show you guys how much sleep you actually need. Get your notes ready for this one. All right. Appreciate y'all on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for jumping in here. Okay. We're going to share this. How much sleep do you actually need? Let's get down here to this. Your need for sleep and your sleep patterns change as you age, but this varies significantly across individuals of the same age. There's no magic number. Babies initially sleep up to about 16 to 18 hours per day. And this much sleep at that age boosts growth and development, especially development of the brain. School-age children and teens on average need about 9.5 hours of sleep per night. I'm going to stop right here because I'm trying to help somebody understand how important it is for them to have structure for their young people. All you single moms out there who are afraid to upset your kids, they're afraid for your kids to be mad at you, or just don't think it's a big deal to keep them off those video games, off them TVs. Y'all kids have TVs in their rooms, phones in their hand, and they're not getting no sleep. They're underdeveloped. They're not going to be prepared to operate at a high level. So expecting your kids to operate at a high level in school, like if they're going to school, falling asleep in class and things of this nature, or acting out, that's a byproduct of you not making sure you're doing everything possible to make sure they're asleep. I guarantee you, if you're not getting what you want, if they're not passing classes, all the excuses in the world, the teacher, and I told them, and that class was too hard. No, you're not getting enough sleep because you're smart enough, you're strong enough, you're healthy enough to get it together. So this is a public service announcement that I'm giving to you, single moms, single dads, two-parent households. Don't allow your young people, if you have high expectations of them, to not get that 9.5 hours of sleep. All right. Most adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep. After age 60, nighttime sleep tends to be shorter, lighter, and interrupted by multiple awakenings. Using the restroom multiple times, things of that nature. Maybe need medications, things of that nature, right? It says there it is. Older people are more likely to take medications that interfere with sleep. All right. Many people feel they can catch up on missed sleep during the weekend, but depending on how sleep deprived they are, sleeping longer on weekends may not be adequate. Boom! I just blew that up for you. Stop telling yourself that you're going to make up for it down the line. Oh, I'll sleep on my off day. I'll catch up on it. Sunday's coming. I'm going to go to church and I'm going to get some rest. You and I both know that when you're not at work, you don't feel tired. I used to get off of a 12-hour shift, and just because the fresh air hits my face, the more factory air, stale factory air, smell like metal and grinding soot and all that stuff. I get out. You get off work 8 hours to 12. I don't care what shift you get off. You have a burst of adrenaline because you're not working. You got things to do. You don't feel sleepy. So making it seem like you're going to take these naps, these power naps, you're going to do these things, it just doesn't happen, people. It just doesn't happen. Depending on how sleep deprived you are, there's no such thing as catching up on enough rest. Sleep deprivation, people. Sleep deprivation. There is no catching up on rest. And I used to tell myself this all the time, so this is a good lesson even for myself. All right. If we're going to build out a structure, if we're going to build wealth, I'm guaranteeing you right now, it starts with health. You're going to have to live a different lifestyle completely. If you could become wealthy, living the lifestyle you're living now, how come you aren't? I'm speaking about $1 million and starting $1 million business, and having $1 million business. I'm still going in and out of jail. 2012, I'm going to get my first million. Bam, go to jail. 2014, 15, writing books. I'm good. I'm going to sell the next bestseller, make $1 million. Bam, go to jail. If you could achieve a lifestyle, a life of building wealth, doing what you're doing now, how come you're not wealthy? Your relationship sucks. The job that you have is more sharecropping. You working just to pay bills. You working just to make other people rich, basically. You making your landlord rich. You making Walmart rich. Come on. If you need assistance, you want the coaching, you want the EFC workbook, these things will be in the descriptions. I'm doing a better job of, after the show, putting them in those things, right? I can get this, maybe this banner going real quick. Get this thing going. Want to make sure that I can set this thing up the right way. So let's keep it real. I was to say one thing, it would be literally the First Step Coaching Academy. If you need assistance right now, go to calendly.com/Coach Taibu and get it together. All right. Appreciate my cousin Banner, Digital B, for showing me how to get that going. So like I said, I just wanted to give you guys the real deal basics about what it means to build wealth. I'm going to help you build wealth. The wealthy life that I'm building in all corners. I know it's going to make some tough decisions to do it, but I want you to build wealth, and I want you to do it in a manner that starts with your health. That's the most important thing. If building wealth comes with sleep deprivation, you're not going to be around or healthy enough to really enjoy the money you acquire. If you are stuck, get unstuck with the EFC workbook. All right. Download the EFC workbook. Copy and paste the EFC workbook. What does that mean? Right? We want to make sure that we have our minds set on the EFC workbook. We want to download that thing as quickly as we possibly can. All right. I can literally go and show you all what it means to, how do you say? I can show you all what it means to not have the things that you're looking that you want, but still be telling yourself, I'm close. I'm so close. Oh, all I need to do is hit this number. I'm close. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I've been there. I know what it means. I'm telling myself, oh, I'm close. It's First Step Coaching Academy, the First Step Coaching page, man, right here on Facebook. You want to go here. This is where I'm going to be making sure I place all these YouTube videos and links. You can see that right there, right? So I'm building this community the way it's supposed to be built, okay? Brick by brick. I'm teaching you guys, all right? Getting it together. I want you all to know this is the best way to go about doing it. Right here. What's this right here? That's this link. Okay. I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to place it right here in the comment section so you guys have it. Watch this video. Copy and paste it into your browser. This is what you're going to see. This right here, this tool right here is basically a litmus test. It's going to give you it's going to help you gauge where you are right now. How close are you really to accomplishing your goal? You need that. I don't need to be there for that. I want you to be real with yourself. I want people who are serious to download my workbook. I got the funnies and the jokesters who want to just, look at it and see if they can get some out of it. They can add, they call it free game. If you take this seriously, it should make you want me to coach you, to become a first stepper, to join the coaching community, man. The Effort Focus Community First Step. Take your first step. Taking your first step is important. So when you look at this, don't play around with this. Because this right here, this can depress you. That's not what I want. You start doing this and realize that, man, I'm a ways away from where I need to be. That's what the coaching is for. That's what the service is for. All right. Understand that. So I want you all, if you use Facebook, to go over there and like the First Step Coaching page, man. Subscribe to it, share it, get it out there. All right. Because I fully integrated this platform now with my online coaching page, my Facebook account to get it right. Okay? Stop sharing that right there. You got Taibu Muad'Dib, you got the real deal. So you looking for first step coaching, that's what it is. All right. Love it. All right. So save that. I can create another banner. This one is going to keep it real. All right. I did it backwards. I put them letters in there, super backwards. All right. Having a good time, making sure that I put this thing out there. AFC. Oh no. That's so funny. What are you doing, Taibu? AFC. I have no idea how that happened. The autocorrect. Got the ticker right here. Download the EFC workbook. I'll tell you something. Podcasting, it's meant a lot. It really has. Being able to disseminate information to you guys that's helpful, that's useful. Share a few laughs with you. I'm gonna start bringing in folks. We're gonna get you guys in. I have a whole porch. I got to build that thing out so we can get that outside live feel, that hookah lounge feel going, right? Get a little refrigerator out there, do my Muad'Dib global thing, okay? Toasted to all you guys yesterday. Had a great show yesterday. Very motivational. Hope you got a lot out of that. So, story time. Real story. There was a time when I thought that I had it going on. I thought I was the stuff, y'all. I really did. I was maybe 30% of where I needed to be successful when I started Heavenly Bodies. I was 30% when I started a relationship with my 13-year-old mom, as far as proposing to somebody to marry. I was 30% of what I needed to be to grow my business and my relationship. I was 30% of who I should have been as far as leading the community. I'm giving myself some grace saying 30%, because I was putting a lot of footwork in. But when I say 30%, I'm saying that means I was nowhere near close to being 100% effort, focus, and commitment. Nowhere. I wasn't even woke. I wasn't even conscious. I had no idea what I was doing, how I was treating people, how I was failing to invest in people. I'm talking about many of you were just like how I was. You're just going along, thinking that you know and you don't. This is a service, people. It's a much needed service. I talked to maybe 4 or 5 people about the program when I initially started running my ads. And what I quickly found out is that people are very, very, very stubborn about their position. I'm going to help you out with this real quick. You same people are the ones who are sleep deprived. And you're broke. You can't afford the program. You don't want to say it out front, but you can't afford the program. You can't afford to get the coaching. And both of those situations that you're in are why you need the program. It's why you need the coaching. And why am I saying this? Because had I not invested in the Terrell Jones coaching and speaking playbook, the job that I have now, I wouldn't be good at it. this coaching platform, this podcast, I wouldn't be good at it. Every member and guest that I had on here needed to be coached. Each and every one. So I'm just saying to you guys, when I met this coach, I was broke. Really. I flipped food stamps to get on the coaching program. Yeah, I've been hoarding them. It's just me and my daughter. Flipped them. Because I believed that this service could help bring out the real me. A couple years later, duly certified, the man put his, his business and company face with mine. You can look at it and see it on my page. Getting that nod, getting that blessing from someone that's helping a lot of people meant a lot to me. I'm telling you. You need this coaching. You need these strategies. I'm not guaranteeing that you're going to be hugely successful in a couple of days or a couple of weeks or a couple of months. I'm not going to tell you that. But what I'm saying is, because you are being coached, you're going to enjoy the journey, because who does not get excited when they're on the climb? That's what coaching is. The EFC workbook, as soon as you download and start working on it, you're going to get this adrenaline rush because you're now working on it. You've taken the first step away from the life you're living towards the life you want to live every day of your life. And here on Live Your Truth, I want you to live it. Come on here and talk to us about how the EFC workbook is changing you already. Come online and talk to everybody about how the First Step Coaching Academy and community is changing your life. I had folks sign up and they disappeared before I even had my first call with them. They didn't even come to the first class. That's why I'm going harder. When I saw that happen, people, oh yeah. Give them homework, oh yeah. And then disappear, oh, maybe next month, give me a couple of months, give me a year. Like they're not going to be broke then. What's going to change between now and a couple months and a year? I couldn't give you any strategies. And like I said earlier, if you could build wealth doing it your way, you'd be wealthy already. Coaching builds character. Are you willing to admit that you have some character flaws, that you're stepping on your own toes, that you're in your own way? You automatically qualify for the First Step Coaching Program and Academy. Download the EFC workbook today. I didn't even put that in there. My bad. Everyone, my bad. I didn't put it in there. Go back to the comments. It's my bad, y'all. Paste. Wow. All right. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. They say StreamYard. Ah, yeah. Say put this user in timeout. Oh, the Facebook whole thing came up. Okay. My bad, y'all. Let me go over here and download the link. Hopefully it's not too long. I'm gonna figure out how to get this thing to you guys, because it shouldn't be that long, but it looks like it's gonna be something that's gonna be uncopy and pastable in the comment section. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. So that's what the link looks like over here in the comment section. Make sure you come over here, copy and paste that into your browser, and you'll get right. Last but not least, we motivate you. Here's the secret. I'm trying to connect with the you that believes in you. I don't want to deal with the you that identifies with the person they see in the mirror, with the lint pockets, with the, you know what I'm saying, terrible relationships. I don't want to deal with that you. I don't want to deal with the you that identifies with the insecure, doubtful, fearful, depressed. I don't want to deal with that you. I want to deal with the warrior, the one that survived. I'm going to teach that you how to live, how to thrive, how to excel, and how to enjoy this life. It begins with you. The only thing stopping you from living the kind of life that you want to live, from being the person you were born to be, that you are purposed and destined to be, is a decision to take that first step. Taibu Muad'Dib. You can count on it. All I do is motivate. That's the show. Ooh, hold on. Let me give him that thing again. That thing. Let me give him that lit video. Yes, sir. You already know it. Motivational speaker.
The issue of gun violence isn't going away because there are
Every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents white. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthing place. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to save the day. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your fake flashy cars and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Them the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get them. Go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom. Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Muad'Dib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in.